press conference for Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia up here, a young fighter who gave his best tonight in an electric atmosphere. He has been such a joy to work with, so classy, so exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, to give opening comments as he came up short tonight in the 7th round, here is Ryan Garcia. Ryan, if you have thoughts as the fight had finished up about an hour ago, your thoughts?
Disappointed. Obviously, I'm disappointed. I'm sad, but I just got in the ring. I fought one of the best fighters in the world. I got nothing to be ashamed about, and I went out there and tried my best.
What was this experience like for you? Sold out crowd, unbelievable audience, and obviously you guys went ahead and laid it all on the line.
It was good, man. This is what boxing needs. This is why I did what I had to do to make this fight happen. Because I want this to inspire all the fighters to get in the ring together. Let's get the big fights going. Win or lose, we're ready to fight. That's all that matters. So that's how I feel, and I'm happy that maybe this will inspire other fighters to finally do it.
Once again, we want to welcome in the streaming audience. For those of you watching here, it is the Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia post-fight press conference alongside Ryan Garcia. We'll turn it over to the media with questions. Make sure to raise your hand and go ahead and give your question to Ryan Garcia. Sean Zattel.
Ryan, great job in there. We're doing very well early on in the fight, but the body shot, it got in. Why were you not able to recover from that shot inside the 10 count? Oh, it's down.
I don't know, man. It just took the air out of me. I just couldn't get up, couldn't recover, and that was that. That's it.
Ryan, Steven Coreno, Power Sports. In the second round, it seemed like you heard him. You started kind of going after him a little bit, or at least maybe you thought you heard him. I don't know. If you could tell me, break down what happened to me in the second round. It seemed like you got a little aggressive, and then that's when you got caught and dropped it.
Work out those. I can't really hear it.
What did you go ahead
and say? Can you hear me? It seemed like in the second round, you seemed like you caught him. It seemed like you were getting a little more aggressive, and then you got hit. Explain to me what happened in the second round.
Yeah, man. I thought I had him pretty hurt, to be honest. He was actually hurt, and then that's what I get. I ran into a big shot, and that's what I get. I was impatient. And I ran into a over left, I believe, and it didn't really hurt me too bad though. I got hurt more with Luke Campbell, but then that was that, yeah. Simple, I got impatient and got caught.
Keith Heidick from BoxingScene.com. Ryan, you had mentioned in the ring with Jim Gray, you kind of hesitated, like maybe you were going to get up and then there was something that stopped you. Could you explain what was going through your mind when you almost got up?
Can you repeat the question, Keith?
In the ring, you said to Jim Gray, like you almost hesitated, like you were going to get up. What stopped you from, and how close did you get up? How close did you come to getting up?
I was close to getting up for sure. I ain't got no excuses. I just couldn't get up.
Ryan, right down here. Marcus Hayes with Fight Hub TV. Even though it was a disappointing fight for you tonight, where do you feel like you go from here after such a disappointment tonight? What's next for Ryan Garcia?
140. I'm going to 140. This fight's not going to deter me too much of my dreams. I got out there with one of the best. We fought. I did what I had to get in the ring, but I'll feel much stronger at 140. Or even 140. So I'm gonna feel good. I'm gonna go up and fight the top fighters at 140, and that's what I plan to do.
Right back here. Hey Ryan, Dan Rayfield here. I wanted to know, you said you felt good and you felt strong. I wonder, was the fact that you had to make the 136 pounds and then only the rehydration up to 146, did that in any way sap you of any power or energy, did you think, in the fight?
From an honest perception of it, I didn't feel too good. I felt a little weak, going into the ring. My legs didn't feel too much under me, but once the fight got going, kind of all came together. So I can't really pin that too much. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I signed the contract, and that's that.
And one other question for you, Ryan. A lot of people talk about this fight. The winner would become the face of boxing. Jim Gray asked him, Gervonta, about that in the ring. He said it's him now. Do you agree with that, or do you think that because you guys gave the fans this big mega fight, that even if he is the face of boxing, that you're still, with a loss, pretty much right there?
Yeah, man. I feel like I'm still a big attraction in the sport, and moving up to 140, I think whoever I fight is going to be big. So it's going to be exciting to see where our careers go. You know, kudos to Gervonta. I hope the best for him, and you know, he's going to do great things at 135, but I plan on moving up to 140 and doing my thing.
Hey Ryan, how's it going, Ellie? First of all, you're a great fighter, a great warrior. The lead into this fight was amazing. What did you and Tank tell each other after the fight?
I pretty much just told him, you know, he's a good man. You know, he's good at hard for sure, and just didn't want him to think that I really felt any way towards him. You know, it's all business. We sold the fight great, and it was nothing personal, and you know, we're gonna be cool. You know, we're gonna be cool, and it was a great fight. I hope we get a rematch one day. Obviously, I'm gonna pile up some wins, and hopefully we'll meet down the line again. And that's that.
Right, hi, could you please talk about how good Davis was tonight? And could you also answer whether you think he's the best lightweight in the world?
You know, I think my problem was I got a little too impatient, and Davis was good. I think he does struggle with activity. I know he caught me with a good shot, but I think somebody that is just a little bit more disciplined than me and has a little bit more activity can give him a lot of problems. But you know, you can't count him out because he has great power. So you just got to be careful with Gervonta and play it smart. I didn't play it smart. I started getting bored in there, and I just started trying to press, and I ended up getting knocked out. So that was my mistake.
Right here. Ryan Coleman working for IFL TV. Will you become world champion at 140?
I believe so, for sure. Yeah, 140, I feel strong. I feel fast. Yeah, 140, I'm coming for you.
And who would you like to face?
All the top guys. Anybody, I know a lot of people don't want to call me out, so bring them all on.
Ryan, right here. Miguel might be able to fight. First of all, man, how draining was it? Did it play a factor? Obviously, there was a body shot. And how quick do you come back? When do you plan on returning? How fast?
I plan on returning whenever I can, as soon as possible. You know, I want to get back in the gym, start working on my skills, and yeah. So whenever I'm clear to fight again, I'll try to fight. So yeah, 3 months I believe it is, and I'll get back to it.
Ryan, you always mention, no puedes jugar boxeo here, Ryan. You always mention that you are really proud of your Mexican blood. Tonight, the arena at some point sounds like a Mexico. What can you tell to the Mexican fans that are yelling, giving you the support?
Honestly, at that moment, I felt so proud, man. I never felt that in a fight before. You know, them screaming Mexico, and honestly, it warmed my heart, and I appreciate all of them that came in support. I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I try my best as a Mexican warrior, and I try to make you guys proud, and I thank you guys for supporting me in the fight. I do appreciate you.
Got 2 more questions for Ryan Garcia.
Right back here. Early on, right here. Early on, it looked like you were jabbing, work from the outside, and like you said, you weren't trying to push, you know, maybe get aggressive on the inside. What was that like, knowing that it looked like Tank was trying to catch you with something, and why did you feel like necessary to take that risk in a fight of this magnitude?
I just wanted to make this fight, you know, a little bit more exciting. Again, that's my inexperience, I guess, at the biggest stage. I definitely messed up. I should have just made it boring, made a miss, and just kept on the outside. But at one point, I just decided to say, let's start throwing them, and obviously that didn't work in my favor.
Final question for Ryan.
Andre Johnson with Zinger News. Brian, congratulations, because this was a big night for boxing. This was a tremendous promotion, and you had a lot to do with that. I thought early on in the fight, you know, in round one and into round two, you were very aggressive, and the crowd was reacting to it. But when you got caught with the counter, you got knocked down, things kind of changed. What happened? Talk to us about it, and tell me about Tank's power. What do you say about it?
I just, it changed because I realized I was being stupid. You know, I just started firing shots. You know, I could have just kept playing the same game that I was playing. Jab, back up, wait for him to throw, back up. But I felt like I caught him with a hard shot when I pressed him with an overhanded hook, which I did hurt him. And then I just started pressing him, and again, that's my inexperience. I ran into one. It didn't hurt as much as Luke Campbell, but again, a knockdown's a knockdown. It counts. Got right back up, and we went back to the same game. You know, didn't move it, and be pressed. But it's all good. I'll learn from it.
All right, that'll do it for Ryan Garcia, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a round of applause as he comes up short tonight. Now we are waiting on Gervonta Tank Davis, who is victorious here tonight. But what a night of boxing here in Las Vegas at T-Mobile Arena, jam-packed crowd, millions watching around the world on Showtime pay-per-view. Certainly a special night for boxing.